The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.
G'day everybody and welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I wanted to kick off first of all with some information on the news. What's going on out there in our world, in the press? Well, for the first part, it is all about Sam Karagiozis. I'm sorry if I've pronounced that name wrong. The first 2 points from the Australian news is about Lamborghini driving Bitcoin trader charged with drug trafficking a couple of times. There's also a bit of news there about the Bitcoin bull market. It's still $350 away, apparently. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I might agree with that. $350 from here puts us at $4,300. Does that make it bullish? Is that a bull market? I guess they're saying as it breaks the high of this. Which, okay, that puts it into an uptrend, but this is the level I'm really interested in. So, yeah, they get half a point. More about Sam, more about, the bad stuff. Samsung will integrate cryptocurrencies for 10 million users. Now, that's a really positive piece of information. 10 million more in a market that only has 50 million is quite a substantial gain. And we would be well interested in seeing that come to fruition sooner rather than later. So a bit of positivity there. Crypto tidbits, Fidelity's Bitcoin offering live. Starbucks may accept cryptocurrency. Well, I'd say that if Samsung have stepped up to the plate, then I'm sure that Starbucks, Amazon, and the likes will probably create their own cryptocurrencies, because for their businesses, it makes perfect sense. Not only will they issue the currency, use the currency of their own money to buy and sell their goods, but they'll also know who buys what, where, when, and why. The information they will get will probably be quite interesting for them going forward. We've also got some and that's about Fidelity's Bitcoin offering, by the way, so it might be slightly different. There's nothing else there. Crypto exchange, Binance CEO CZ hints at creation of fiat to crypto exchange in Argentina. Okay, Bitcoin, so Brazilian court rules Santander to return $350,000 to crypto exchange. Okay, Bitcoin Jesus, don't delete Coinbase. No other firm does more for crypto. Yeah, the Coinbase thing is certainly something that's quite interesting there. What's going on over there? Hopefully they stick around and we continue to be able to have something that's so easy to onboard. If they do vanish, if it does go down, well, I'm sure there'll be others that come in and fill the void. On the markets right now, we're down 1.16% on Bitcoin, sitting at 3,953. Not a most huge down day. Nothing real bad about it. Nothing real good about it either. The market at the moment, as far as I'm concerned with Bitcoin, is still scratching its head, looking a little bit confused, a little bit wondering what is next. And for me, it's a market that I'm not looking to trade right now. I'd love to see it push up to some new highs, get above 4,000, get above it properly, and start to sail back towards those 43, 44, 4,500 levels. It's not very far and it can do it very quickly. Let's not forget that Bitcoin can put on a few $100s in a day. We've seen this, we know this, it's part of this market, it just hasn't been for a little while. Ethereum also very sideways, it's currently down 1.5%, sitting $136.15. Not a great deal going on there either. A slight downtrend starting to come in on the 4 hour. EOS against the dollar, the same sort of thing, except for it is down 3.37% right now, sitting at $3.64. A slight downtrend starting to kick in there on that 4 hour time frame. Stellar Lumens has been a top performer this week. It is now currently up 1% or just shy of 1%, pulling back into that cradle zone and starting to look like a trend that is really looking good. Another higher high has been added into it on the daily, and it has been performing quite nicely over the last couple of days. A bit of positivity there for Stellar holders. Coming across the Ripple now, again, once more very sideways. Not a great deal going on. Litecoin against the dollar is one on my watch list today for looking at potential trading opportunities for cradle trades. Now, it could still pull back a little bit further in that $52 mark, 52, 53 wouldn't be unheard of on that daily chart. A pretty nice looking uptrend there as a matter of fact, but it's on the 12 hour that I'm keeping a very close eye on this market. A small bullish candle in that cradle zone. Looking very, very nice indeed. So one for the watch list, no doubt about it, if you know what the cradle trade is and how to trade it. A bit of resistance coming up at $73.86. Plenty of room between now and then. Plenty of profit if we are to see that move in the direction of the upside. Bitcoin Cash very sideways, looking pretty average indeed. Binance against Tether here, again very sideways for the time being. The daily trend is still very strong, still very much to the upside, and certainly a market that I am continuing to keep an eye on here, as it is in a fantastic move at the moment. A pullback on the daily is really what I'm after. Tron has been having a bit of a hard time of late. It still sits very idle, very quiet, nothing really going on with Tron. And finally, Cardano, the best performer across the top 10 today, up 5.69% right now, and really trying to clamp itself down as a player again, kind of following along with what Stellar's done the last few days, one that hadn't been moving all that much when the others in the top 10 had been. We now see that Cardano is also having a bit of a move to the upside. So again, we go into the session with a bit of an unknown. Certainly trading against Bitcoin seems to be the best charts at the moment, as Bitcoin's been sideways for quite some time, and therefore it allows the alts to get good uptrends that we can look to possibly trade. You guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget, it's Women's Week here. I'm interviewing a bunch of fantastic women in the space. Tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your daughter, tell every woman you know, and get the gents on board too, because there's some women doing some amazing things. Guys, jump across to tradercobb.com and get yourself involved. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.